Good morning, everyone, and for me, it is a very, very early morning. I am going to be starting a very early morning workout, getting some stuff done, starting a new program. So if you have been following any of my journey or process or any of my other product stuff, keep an eye out. For the next couple weeks, I'm going to be coming out with a special little series where I am actually trying a stack, so a product stack from Legion. But that's not what we're here for today. Today, we are taste testing, or flavor testing as I like to say, a newer flavor of Legion's Pulse workout, pre-workout. So Pulse, to be honest, has always been at the end of every year one of my top pre-workouts that I've enjoyed, that I've tried that year, either flavor-wise, well, mainly how it works. So if you're not familiar with Pulse is a pre-workout from Legion. It's super heavily researched into by the company. They have a ton of studies that you can access right online. I believe for Pulse they have, just dozens and dozens on the ingredients and the correct dosage. With this, they talk about using it for 10 to 12 ounces, which I do have 10 ounces right here in this little blender bottle here. And then they do say to take one scoop for kind of like regular workouts that are sub 45 minutes. And then anything that's like an intense workout or cardio that's 45 minutes or more, they suggest you take 2 scoops, which is actually the clinical dosage. So right now, I'm only gonna be doing 1 scoop because I'm gonna be doing a shorter workout to start this week out. So 1 scoop of what this is, Rainbow Sherbet. So super excited to see this, to see if it's too sweet or not. Just so that you guys know, the product itself does, of course, it has, sodium, potassium, which is great. It also has L-citrulline, it has beta-alanine, beta-anhydrogenous, caffeine anhydrogenous, which for 2 scoops is 130. So for 1 scoop, I'm gonna be getting 125 milligrams of caffeine, which isn't bad. That's kind of a lower end, but for full dosage, 350 if you do 2 scoops, that is a higher end pre-workout. And then alpha GPC is also in this product. So it's a short deck, but I found it to be very efficient. So guys, I'm gonna give this a taste test, but if you want a full review of this, go head over to my channel. I have a section for Legion, and I do have a full review of the Pulse pre-workout. If you want me to redo a review of that so you can see how this is, drop that down in the comments, let me know. But without further ado, guys, let's jump in. Pulse pre-workout, 1 scoop, which is 125 milligrams in 10 ounces of water of caffeine, 125 milligrams of caffeine in 10 ounces of water. Rainbow Sherbet, let's see how it is. So the powder is still white, if you need that, but let's, so I got this here. So a little bit rounded. If I had a measuring scale, I'd get more precise on grams, like 12 grams of powder, but 1 scoop right there. 10 ounces of water. Get that there. Let's give it a couple shakes. So like I said, Legion is pretty good. They use mainly like for sweetener, they use natural sweeteners such as erythritol. They try to sit for a more natural product. I believe that's one of their big things, is almost that more all natural or mostly natural ingredients. They use fruit and vegetable juices as their colorants to try and get a color into the product. Yeah, those are just kind of the breakdown. So they're a pretty clean product, and as a company, all their ingredients, they really do study heavily to make sure that the product does what it's supposed to. I appreciate it because they don't just go in and say, oh, hey, this has beta alanine and then give it some really low dosage of beta alanine because maybe it's an expensive ingredient, but still claim the benefits. No, if they're going to have a benefit for beta alanine or caffeine or L-theanine, they're going to do the full clinical dosage from what they found, and then they're going to have that claim. So, wonderful company. Okay, I think I've mixed this pretty well. 1 scoop, 10 ounces of water. Let's pour it in here to see what the color is going to look like. And then we'll give it a taste test from there. All right. So, it's got this nice little pink, matted pink coloration, which isn't too bad. That's a nice little thing. With a Rainbow Sherbet, I'd expect a little bit of color. You can see it, we'll just keep it moving. So, smell, it does smell like kind of that sherbet, that fruity sherbet smell. I think I get a little bit of that lime. And there's just some other notes in there that are kind of sweet, kind of nice, but let's give it a try. Okay. So, up front, it does look like they do have some stevia in here, which might be what I'm getting at first. At first, I get a little bit of a little bit of like a bitter, matted taste. And then a very mild, passive, sweet flavor that comes through. I wouldn't want to say that it's like an orange or lime specifically. It is more of a sweeter flavor. I can see the fruit inspiration, like that sherbet fruit inspiration that it takes. Now, it's not strong, and I do think that's because it's 10 ounces of water with 1 scoop of pre-workout. It's not a bad one. One item to keep in mind if you've never tried Legion's Pulse before is that while their flavors are good, they're palatable, they're not going to be like other companies like Ghost or C4 or any of those other ones that use a lot of these artificial sweeteners and artificial flavorants. Legion is much more on the natural side of things. They're a really good pre-workout. You use it for the benefit, and the flavor is there to help make it palatable. So if I was going to say how is this the best flavor in the world, it's not the best flavor in the world. It is much better than a couple of the pre-workouts I've tasted. I can drink this. It does have a little bit more of a natural taste to it. You can taste a little bit more of that bitterness. Stevia always leaves a little something there. The erythritol, I'm not necessarily getting any of that. Sometimes with the erythritol, I feel like a little bit of a cooling when I drink it, but not getting any of that. So that's okay. It is a fine flavor. It's nothing that I would shake a stick at, right? Like if someone gave this to me, I'd totally take it. It's not the worst. If I were to rate it on a scale from 1 to 10, flavor-wise, I would say this is probably like a 6 or 7. So mid part, but nothing to be bad at. But in general, as a pre-workout, I would give this probably like 9 to 10. So this is a fantastic pre-workout. Flavor is fine. It's not bad. I would totally take this. It's not as sweet and powerful as I thought. You probably, if you add 2 scoops to 10 ounces of water, you're gonna get a more strong flavor. But I was just following the initial instructions for a shorter workout, or less water with 1 scoop. That would probably make it a more powerful, pungent flavor. But as of right now, fine flavor. I'm gonna say this is about a 6.5 because I'm a little indecisive. So 6.5 out of 10 flavor-wise. It's totally worth it if you guys have used Pulse before. Go ahead, give this a try. I don't think you'll be super disappointed. It is better than I believe it was like a fruit punch that I had tried before. It was a caffeine-free fruit punch, which was not a very good flavor. So if you haven't tried it before, if you want to get something that's maybe a little bit less flavor, go ahead and give this a try. If you've tried Rainbow Sherbet before, from Legion Pulse. Drop down in the comments, tell me if you feel it was the same, that if you did 10 ounces, it was a little bit mild, and how you kind of punched up the flavor, if that's what you're looking for. This might be a good one if for an option, if you are looking for something that has a little flavor, maybe a little fruit inspired, a little sweet, because you do get a sweetness from it, in the morning. Some people don't like a punch you in the face flavor in the morning. This totally could be yours. And if that's what you're looking for, this is probably like an 8. So if you're looking for a mild flavor to start your morning, that still has something there, this is an 8. But if you're just used to normal pre-workouts, this is sitting at about a 6. So not bad, still pretty good. If you're on the fence of trying it, give it a try. I would just say probably steer clear of the fruit punch. Personally, I love fruit punch. Wasn't a fan of that one for the Pulse, but give it a try. I bet you will love it. There's some other really good flavors. Again, go follow my channel. You'll figure it out more. But until next time, let me know what you guys want to see, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel, because I am coming up with a new series as part of my weight loss journey, with some new products, a new product stack from Legion. So I do have a product stack that I'm coming to review over the next few weeks. But until next time, bye. I'll see you guys later.